what's up here? It's your boy Sean, the Yank you love to love from Worldwide Red Show. Anyway, guys, you know what to do. If you're new around here, hit that like, subscribe button, get involved. Just want to do a quick reaction video about the match today. Manchester United 2, the Foxes 4. Listen, guys, normally I would be like really irate, and I am kind of fuming, but as I've said earlier this season, I'm going to do my best to be ultra positive all the time and just call things for what they are, because I'm not surprised by any of this. We've seen good and bad results for almost 3 seasons now. You know, good. It's been 3 seasons of this stuff with our current management setup and coaching setup. We're definitely not getting the best out of this team and this squad of players. And I'm sure people will point at players because that's what they do. Today, listen, Mason Greenwood's first goal was an absolute worldie. A goal that was deserving of us actually holding on and winning a match 1-0. But we don't keep clean sheets, so we don't have to worry about that. Phenomenal goal. Now, the goal that we gave up to change the game, David De Gea, who, by the way, if you forced me to pick, would have been my man of the match because we could have given up 7 today. David De Gea, I don't know if you guys noticed this or not, has been back to his absolute shot-stopping world-class best this season. His distribution has typically been better, but once again, it's the distribution that lets him down today. He basically gives Harry Maguire a hospital pass, which, by the way, Harry Maguire has been fairly, to say he's been average this season at best is really being friendly, right? Because there's been games he's been absolute crap. And it just is what it is. And I've backed Maguire. I haven't been one to be calling, people call him a fridge and this and that. I don't think he's an 80 million pound player. I think that's an English tax and a United tax. But I think more than not, he's been steady. And I've watched him be good. And so I'm going to be fair. He has not played well this year. And honestly, I don't think he's played amazing since his debacle in Greece. I think that all that kind of sent him on this trajectory. I thought that Varane coming in immediately brought him up a little bit and has helped him. But today he was just, listen, here's the thing. That pass comes to you as a defensive player. You know, I've coached a lot, and I don't want to say how I would even be probably yelling at my 14-year-old. But let me just put it this way. You have a few options as a defensive player there. One, you don't go slow or soft at it because it's a hospital pass, right? It's not a good pass. It's a type of pass that can get you in a lot of trouble. Hence, that's why they call them hospital passes. Not the best ball by De Gea. Another problem we have with Maguire being a left-sided, right-footed center back is he has a tendency not to take balls out the right way from the left side using his left foot and making passes and stuff that way. He tends to want to drag the ball back in on his right foot, and it's got him in trouble in the past. So here we go. Harry Maguire, instead of running to the ball and either passing it back to De Gea, so De Gea can clear it, he literally waits for this slow pass to come to him. Iheanacho, this is Kelechi Iheanacho, bro. This is not like, you made this guy feel like he was like a bully today, like he was daggone Romelu Lukaku just bodying you. He destroyed Harry Maguire all day today, all day, and don't say otherwise. Harry Maguire's got nightmares about Kelechi Iheanacho today. And I believe it was Kelechi, Nigerian. I would not be surprised if right now Harry Maguire's having dreams tonight with the green and white dancing all over his head all night long with some straight up Kelechi sitting there chilling, doing his thing. It was ugly. Kelechi just wrecked the guy today. It's no way to get around it. So Harry Maguire tries to do this fake and then take the ball off of him upfield, like almost like he was trying to cross somebody up in basketball. Iheanacho takes the ball from him, distributes. Good finish by Yuri Tillemans, to be fair. Which, by the way, Yuri Tillemans, every time I see him, he's maturing in his game. He's just getting better and better. He's a strong player. He would be a great addition to Manchester United's team. If you think for a second that Fred or McTominay are anywhere as good of a baller as Yuri Tillemans, you don't know football. You just don't. I'm not even being nasty. It's just fact. Yuri Tillemans, the way, and a lot of times today he was actually playing in the 6, which was kind of amazing to me that, wow, you can be an 8 and a 6. I wonder if we have anybody that could do that and drift that way throughout a game. He sits on the bench a lot. Yeah, there's a guy that sits on the bench with blonde hair, but we're not going to go into him because obviously Scott McTominay's a better player. Which, dude, McTominay come on and just did Scotty things. Just anyway, I have a friend here from the States that don't even watch the game at all, and he was watching it when Scott did a few things. He's like, dude, what's this guy doing? I'm like, don't, bro. I'm like, hey, do you watch my streams? Don't get me started. He's like, nah, I don't pay attention to soccer stuff. And I'm like, okay, because do not tick me off with this. So I was just laughing because I thought he was. I'm like, you're taking the piss right now. You're trying to mess with me when it comes to McPassion. So overall, David De Gea, man of the match, hospital ball. Harry Maguire, what are you doing? We're a mess. But here's the thing. I am so used to us playing good, playing crap, playing good, playing crap, this inconsistent stuff. And this is why I've not wanted Ole Gunnar Solskjaer as our manager for over 2 seasons. Anyone that knows me knows this. I'm not vehemently Ole out. I don't come screaming Ole out. I don't get on football Twitter and go crazy. I'm not one of those toxic people. I've got tons of friends, people I stream with that's Ole in. I'm fine with that. Now, typically, the ultra Ole sexuals, the hardcore Ole inners, they're way more toxic and violent against people that don't like Ole than the Ole outers are. Most Ole outers are just like, whatever, dude. He's here. It is what it is. But like somehow, if you don't want Ole as the manager, you're a fake fan. Go support City and all this other kind of crap that they say. It just gets on my nerves. And or go support PSG because they have some kind of weird infatuation with Mauricio Pochettino, who would be a way better manager at this club, by the way. Not even up for debate. But anyway, topic for another day. Ole's built a foundation that someone like Poch could build upon because Poch needs to build something. PSG was a stupid move for him. Topic for a different day. Don't get me going down that street because y'all know how I feel. Let me say this. Ultimately, I'm not overly fussed by what's happened today because I'm just used to it. How you guys can be seeing this for over 2.5 years and think there's something different going to happen. The thing that is different that's happening that's scaring me is normally Ole has a big bounce back, especially after international break, when he should, honestly, I don't think he should have been sacked yet this season. He should have been sacked in previous seasons numerous times. When we went out of the Champions League, he should have been sacked. When we lost to Burnley that one time, he should have been gone. When that was a few seasons ago. When we had, when we lost the Europa League final as disgraceful as we did, you should go. But it's still too early in this season. Maybe you can sack him, maybe you can't. What would you do? Like for me, if I was in charge, what would I do? Would I bring in Zidane or Conte? Listen, let me tell you this. Is Conte a winner? Yes. I don't want Conte anywhere near United. It's just me. I personally, I don't care if he does. I'm going to back him at first the way I do every manager. But I'll tell you from the jump, he's not my choice. And, I'll back him or whatever. There's reasons for that. Don't have time to get into it today. But I don't think the Glazers will go anywhere near Conte. Zidane, that's an interesting situation. I just don't believe that coming in mid-season is good for these guys. Personally, if you had to sack Ole, I would give it to Carrick and McKenna, since that's who coaches anyway, until the end of the season. No matter what happens, let us just deal with it. And at the end of the season, make an informed decision and thorough research about who you want next. Get them and back them. That's just what I would do personally. But obviously, if you could get a Zidane in or someone like that, maybe we could salvage it. People are like, well, look what Tuchel did last year with Chelsea. Yes, but Tuchel also struck gold, right? And Tuchel had something to prove because you guys forget at PSG, Tuchel was crap. He was crap because most people that try to manage PSG end up crap because one, Neymar runs the club and he'll just go, if he don't like what you're doing, he'll go talk to Nasser and he's fine, right? That's just PSG is a poison chalice. Even if Poch wins everything there, right? They didn't win it because of him because if you remember how he liked to coach, he ain't instilling nothing. You go tell Messi, Mbappe, and Neymar you're going to press from the front. Doubt it. Anywho, topic for another day. We ain't getting into that. Back to the game today. Disappointed, but I expect this stuff. The thing that scares me is I'm not seeing the typical Ole bounce I'm used to seeing. It makes me nervous because if we don't get it, we might miss top 4. Then they'll actually sack him because that's all they care about, But here's the thing. I think our next game in the league is Liverpool. There's no way we lose the way we did today to Liverpool and the fans not, even the most ardent, because you know who you are, all you that protect this guy that killed Jose and killed Louis Van Gaal for the same type of stuff Ollie gets by with, right? Oh, the soccer, the football is boring, right? Bro, listen, it was boring under Van Gaal, but we kept the ball. At least the other team wasn't scoring. All those nil-nils last year, we actually had more nil-nils last year than we did under Van Gaal. And y'all wasn't crying about that. Why? Because it's your guy. Stop playing. That's exactly why. And when we think about this, so now the one thing you guys like to use to defend our club is we don't lose away from home. Well, we did today. But here's the thing. You don't get a trophy for that. Last year, I don't know if you know this, Manchester City had more road points than Manchester United, and they lost away from home. So let me help everyone that does math a little bit. We had like 9 games where we had zero, we were 0-0, 9 games, setting up for 0-0s. We played defensive. You can say what you want, but we did. 0-0, 9 points, 9 games. If you lost 6 of those and won 3, that's still 9 points. If you went hard, played to win, played on the front foot the United way, attacking DNA, you score 2, we'll score 3, you score 3, we'll score 4. If you played that way with this club last year, you might have won 5 and lost 4 of those games. 5 times 3 is 15. You'd had 15 points instead of 9, 6 more. If you won 6, now you're in a title race. Like I've said from day one, with Ole, it's about mentality. When he came in, listen, make everyone smile. He's good at that. Oh, not everybody, just the people he likes. But anyway, that's a different topic. He steadied the ship. He's done some good things. He's helped rebuild the club in a lot of ways. He's brought in a lot of players. I mean, like $400 million worth of players. So he's bought a lot of people. Which, by the way, if all the people that are about to leave end up leaving, we're going to be back to square one at the end of this season, which kills me. But anywho, he's brought in, he's done some good things, helped rebuild the club, changed the atmosphere around the place. So everyone's smiling, right? Because under Jose, it was so evil and toxic. Listen, I'd rather be pissed off and winning trophies than smiling and getting crap. Sod all. But again, that's down to personal preference. So here's the thing. Ollie, under his first moment of interim management, sold us a dream of hardcore attacking football, free-flowing. Paul Pogba is a box-to-box 8, free roll, best player in the world when he plays like that, just is. You don't have to like him because his hair dye. You don't have to like him because his melanin is different than yours, because that's a lot of your problems with him. Because if his name was like, Billy Friday from, Lincolnshire, then guess what? You would say he's the best player to ever play the game because the guys can be that phenomenal. We haven't even used the guy right the whole time he's here. Jose didn't like him because, Jose, anyway. This club's been a mess for a while. Ole steadies the ship, sells us a dream, but then he gets the job and goes, oh crap, I am not qualified for this type of job. It's my dream job and I got it. What do? I got to become defensive. That's what he's done. He's coached defensively. He's coached pragmatically for 2.5 years. And I don't know how anyone could argue that. He's risk averse. And because of that, I've said ever since we saw that consistently, we'll never win the league under the guy. And that's what I want to do. So let him do the rebuild, but let's win the league again. Let's get back to that. So this is the main reason why I haven't been like Ole Inner for over 2 seasons, because of mentality. It's not anything else. And the frustrating thing is, if Ole would change his mentality, he's good enough we could win everything with the guy. If he just go back to being the guy he was in the interim, trust himself to be that guy, we would win. But he don't. And he showed us over time that that's how he is, right? So I know it's apparently an agenda or whatever. My only agenda is for this thing right here, this badge, to be number one in everything all the time. That's my only agenda. You might not like how I think we should do it. I might be wrong, but guess what? I'm not married to my opinion. I'm not the almighty King of Kings and Lord of Lords. I'm not saying I know everything. It's just my opinion. That's what Football Talk is. It's opinion. My opinion is, right now I'm scared because this manager has shown all these bounces, and I'm not seeing it this year because you can deny this all you want. We have been poor every match I can think of this year, except one, the Leeds game, who they play into our hands, so that the Scummers don't count. Besides, I mean, they make Scott McTominay, McPassion looks good playing against them. That's how open they are. That they're not good. They play into our hands. Styles make fights, right? They don't stylistically they can't roll with us. We destroy them, so they don't count. We played good the first half of the Everton match, I think so. Besides that, we've been poor. The win we got in the Champions League, freaking smash and grab. Oh my, I don't even want to say it, guys. We lost to young boys, young boys. Anyway, it's been Sean from Worldwide Red Show. This is just my 15 minutes of pain and discussion about this game today. Like, subscribe, get involved. Don't want to get into too much of the game. It was crap. We lost 4-2. Could have been worse if not for De Gea. Overall, I don't even want to talk about the players who covered themselves in glory today. I don't know. The one thing that does concern me is that I saw Jadon Sancho make some amazing runs and no one was looking for him. And as soon as Marcus got in, he made the same runs and people passed to him. That concerns me because I don't know what that's about. I don't know what that's about. I mean, is someone mad? Does someone not like him? Does someone go full Benzema? Remember when Benzema last year was like, look, don't pass to Vinicius, bro, because he's killing us. Like, we don't like him. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Why is he making runs and not being picked out? As soon as Marcus comes in, he's making the same runs they're passing to him. I don't know. That's just strange to me. But anyway, guys, maybe I'm overlooking that. Maybe it's too much. Maybe I'm looking too much into that, I should say. Anyway, it's the Yankee Love the Lover. Maybe you don't like it at all. It's okay. Catch me on a live stream. I want to get streaming again heavy here soon. Make sure you get in the comments. Let me know who you are, where you're watching from. Listen, all feelings on the game, all opinions, all comments, you're all welcome here. No judgment zone. You could say stuff that I've been sitting here thinking in my mind, that's the dumbest crap I ever heard. And I might say, yo, that's pretty dumb crap, but you're entitled to it. Because guess what? No echo chambers here. No echo chambers. We just want whatever it is you feel, let it all out, because that's what we're here to do. We're all United fans. We love the best club in the world. And right now, it hasn't been that for a few years, but it still is in our hearts. Peace, guys.